All right, ladies and gents, welcome back. So, this one right here, you already know how this goes. The rumor mill, take it with a grain of salt, even though that's very cringy for me to say, but that is the only thing I can really tell you guys. Even the article here tells you to do this, so you know how that is. Anyway, looking at this right here, it turns out there's going to be a PlayStation 5 state of play happening very, very soon, and this particular state of play will focus it's either going to be focused on Capcom, like Capcom's going to make a big part of this, and they're going to be showcasing probably Resident Evil Village for PlayStation 5 and a few other things, and that's what Sony's supposedly going to do to start off January, or start off the new year with PlayStation. As you guys already know, they just launched the console, so obviously they're not really pushing the crazy bangers just yet, even though they already launched with some insane bangers. They launched with Demon Souls and Miles Morales and etc., etc. They got so many good games, but I'm saying they're not really going to push that until next year. Now, according to this information, this comes courtesy of Dust Golem, so this is where everybody says take this with a grain of salt in this actual article, and he's making a bunch of claims, and he believes that, again, Capcom will be a big part of Sony's event. Again, it could happen, it could not happen. It's really too early to say, as we just got the launch of the consoles, but I do expect Sony to respond very, very soon. As you guys already know, Sony was pretty much non-existent for the most part at the Game Awards. You know, there wasn't no insane reveal for them, aside from stuff that we already saw before. I think it was Returnal. We kind of already saw Returnal before, so there was no really big, reveal at the actual show, but there was some really good third-party games that we know for a fact are coming and are going to look good on PS5 in the long run. But again, aside from that, there wasn't really no big PlayStation standout moment that made us go, wow, there wasn't like that. And, you know how that is. So, moving on to that, let's get into some actual news that's actually pretty telling. Listen to this. Naughty Dog is hiring for 2021 as production presumably ramps up on first PS5 game. Now, this right here is a big, big deal. The reason why this is a big deal, as you guys already know, they already won Game of the Year with Last of Us Part 2. Regardless of how you might feel about the game, they won Game of the Year, okay? But what does this actually tell us for the future? Since they're actually looking to hire for more, talent for 2021, this means more than likely their next project is possibly, and I'm saying possibly because, remember, they've been talking about making a space game for a while now, or a sci-fi type of game for a while. And we've seen so many snippets in a lot of their games over the years, especially Last of Us, with one particular title always coming up in conversation, and that is Savage Starlight. You guys remember, that's the comic that Ellie likes to read in The Last of Us Part 2. Ironically, Naughty Dog is quick to throw like a little hint. I remember back when PS4 was dropping for the, when it first dropped, they actually put the release date of the PlayStation 4 on a sign in Last of Us, the original. You guys remember that? It was like in Billstown when you first get there. It was on the sign. So again, I do think that that's probably their next project is Savage Starlight. If it's not Savage Starlight, then it can be one or two things. It can be another Uncharted. As you guys already know, they have pretty much spinned off Uncharted with The Lost Legacy, and they can go a different route this time around and kind of build a new character in the long run. And this is what Naughty Dog is really trying to do with a lot of their characters. They're not really killing characters off as much. What they're really doing is building newer ones. And one particular one in this case, it would be, obviously with Nathan Drake, but it would be his daughter. If you didn't play Uncharted 4, you would know he has a daughter. But, I mean, if you haven't played Uncharted 4 at this point, I don't think you planned on ever playing Uncharted 4. And you missed out on the masterpiece, let me tell you right there. But, again, that's just kind of where I'm at right there with what they're going to do with their games. It's a good, it's cool. I'm happy for, to see what's going to happen for the future for them. I am interested. And we'll see where they go from here on out. But as far as I'm concerned, yeah, it's going to be pretty good for them. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Appreciate you guys checking out the video. And I'll see you guys Monday. You guys be blessed, y'all be easy. I'm signing out.